valuable member of society. Personally, we all were able to run for roles. I ran for election board, and I won, which meant that I was able to help put together and count all of the elections, make sure that everything was fair. And I really loved my role because that meant that I was able to gain a broader understanding of all parts of government without having to worry about running for election again and again. I mean, my experience was amazing at Girls State. Not just because I got to learn so much about government. Personally, I'd like to be a lawyer when I grow older. But also because the environment was so positive and all of the girls were so lovely to each other that I grew so much in a week, and I learned so much about myself, and I learned so much about the core values of America, and I feel like a much better and more productive member of society now, especially with the knowledge that I gained.
Great, thank you.
Wonderful.
Went to Boise State, which was held in Rider University, and in my case, I was a part of Marshall County, Jefferson City, and just like Girls State, we were named after notable men, and I honestly had a great experience. The food wasn't really what I expected, but it was manageable, so I made so many new friends, new bonds, everything that I look forward to before attending Boise State. But most importantly, I was able to learn about our government, and that's where I can start becoming a more active citizen, a U.S. citizen, by knowing more about how our government system works and how American politics is really, how American politics is formed. And what else? The dorms were all right. I didn't have air conditioning, so.
I was lucky, I did. I had air conditioning. It was,
Well, get you ready for going to college.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And unlike other other people in my city, I didn't have a roommate because my roommate didn't attend Boise State for some reason. So I was left alone, but we still had a lot of activities outside of our dorms, which allowed me to interact with not just my county and my city, but other counties as well. And in general, I just had an amazing experience, and I still contact my friends that I met at Boise State, and it was just amazing. So.
Can we ask you some questions?
Who spoke at the? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Who spoke to you? Usually, you have U.S. senators, and who spoke at Girls State?
I had the former governor of New Jersey, one of the first female members, and I had a few different women who were running for positions within the state. We also had professionals who came to talk about the education system as well as government and social issues as well as political, which was really nice.
Kevin, who spoke at Girls State?
So we had Senator Bob Menendez come in and talk to us on the final day, and before that we had a lot of lecturers. I don't really remember the names, but we had a lot of politicians come in. We had people from the news broadcasting agency come in to talk to us, and they weren't just all one political party. Both from Democrats and Republicans came in to talk about their stance and their views, and we were really able to have a great opportunity to learn about both stances.
How was the graduation? Was it pomp and circumstance?
There was a lot of pomp and circumstance. After a week of only wearing white t-shirts, it was weird to see everybody in nice dresses. I mean, one thing that I really loved about Girls State is that every day we opened with the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem and our morning prayer. I got the honor to be the color guard one of the days. So the graduation was more a final send-off to everybody. And personally, my city, our governor candidate was elected. So it was a very proud moment to watch her
Did
get
you guys
started.
run for any type of office? Did you campaign?
I campaigned a little bit. I ran for mayor, but then I didn't get the position, so I ended up having the position of Board of Education, a member of the Board of Education, so that was a pretty fun experience.
I ran for election board. Once you run for election board, which is on the first day, you aren't allowed to run in any other elections because you're running them. But both of my roommates decided to run for county level positions, so I was able to help them campaign. So I got the experience while also being able to have my own position.
Did your parents come down and participate in the end ceremony?
I was dropped off and picked up, but we weren't allowed to have visitors throughout the week.
Really? No, I mean towards the end when you had the graduation.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
mom came to watch the ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah, and my parents came to pick me up too.
And would you guys recommend this to other students?
Definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You know, this is going to look good on your resume. It's something you can be proud of. There are quite a number of famous people, dignitaries, who've gone to Boys State and Girls State. If you look it up, you'll be fairly impressed. Possibly one of these days they'll be looking back and seeing your name there for the same reasons. So, you know, once you guys go, once you guys volunteer, you're one step ahead of a lot of other people. Especially in these days, very few people vote. And the fact that you got first-hand experience at your age is just fantastic.
You could end up a councilman
You could. Or mayor.
or a mayor, yeah.
That's right.
Anybody else have any questions? No? Well, thank you so much for sharing and with us your experience.